Alright YouTube, so I'm going to do a video on my big bag. This is my Army issue sleeping pack, and this sits right up on top. Alright. Now I use that sleeping mat for basically insulation. I use a hammock, I don't use a tent, but this is just a basic Cobra knotted handle that I made. It's pretty good, it can hold everything. On the inside of the pack I got my walkie-talkies, which I rarely use, but they were $10, so I throw them in there. Why not? Now, let's go to the inside pockets here. Alright. On the outside first pouch, I got my map of the U.S. from AAA. All the roads, all the major parks. Yeah, it speaks for itself. My flask, I actually brought this with me on my last camping trip. This is my SAS survival guide. And then I got just an extra wrap in here. Bandage wrap. That came with the first aid kit that I have on the side, which I will show you over here. This here is my first aid kit. Now inside here I got everything from my potassium iodide tablets, aspirin, Imodium, to chapstick, suture kit, you know, you name it, I got it in there. Also got my headlamp attached to the outside. Now most of the stuff that I keep on these outside pouches, the reason why I keep them in the outside pouches like that is because they're mainly optional. You don't need to have all those. So if I need to be running or something, I could just dump all this stuff out in a matter of seconds. So here we go. My wipes. I usually get a new one of those every camping trip. All this stuff, like I said, is optional, so I don't want to hear shit about you don't need this, you don't need that. I know, but this is what I pack. My rain poncho. I hardly ever use this stuff too. These ponchos and stuff. My extra backup poncho for guests or whatever. This is a mosquito net, and that's it in that pocket. Over here we're gonna have my power cord. I have a bunch of these little bottles which I use for if I go on a weekend trip. I'll bring some soap, alcohol. I'll bring some. I've actually put soup in one of these, and it was just kind of drinking it on the trails I was going. So it's just, I think it's 4 ounces maybe. I don't know. But whatever. Brand new power cord I just put in there because I went through my other one. Right here's what's left of my other 100 foot. And then this here is my USB charger, and this can charge AA and AAA batteries via USB. You just pop this off. It's going to be hard to put back on. USB. Now what that USB is good for is I have a solar kit which I can charge my batteries with, my cell phone, all that stuff. Alright. Now, the 3 small pockets. Again, this is a large Alice pack, and a lot of guys will talk shit because they don't like Army issued stuff in a bug out situation or whatever, but I've yet to see a bug out situation. I've yet to be in a bug out situation, and this pack's more comfortable than the other pack that I have. This is my other pack, and I can fit everything in this Army issue pack into my civilian pack with no problems. Excuse me. But so I do have them both, and I can switch them real easy. So here we go on the outside. This is a crank light, and this is actually probably the best crank light I've ever had. It's by b.o.b, but look at that, it's on, and I didn't even crank it. The other crank lights I had, every time you wanted to use it, you had to crank it 3 minutes or so, and then you could use the light for about 20 minutes. This one, last time I cranked this was on my camping trip, and that was like 6 months ago, and the light's still on. So it's mega bright, and I got this as a gift for Christmas, so I don't know where it came from. Alright. The next thing I got in my middle pouch here is my solar kit. Laugh if you want, but for $15 it does exactly what I want it to do. I'll tie this thing down on my pack as we're hiking. This thing will hold a charge. This whole kit will hold a charge. And at night when I go to bed, I'll plug in whatever it is I want to charge. When I wake up, everything's fully charged. Now this does pretty much everything. It comes with all these attachments for every type of different cell phone, every type of different device. But I mainly use this for my cell phone, my portable GPS unit, and my walkie-talkies. And it's tip top. If I can get it back in, there we go. And my last pocket over here is my stove. This is my Esbit stove, and this is the one I use mainly a lot. It's a lot easier than the other one. The other one I have is for if it's a windy day or something. And I also didn't show this. My knife that I keep on the side here, which is easily detachable and goes right around my waist. If I can get this stupid thing out. It's so hard to do this with one hand, so bear with me. There we go. This is a knife that I use. This is brand new. I got this not even that long ago. But alright. Now let's get into the good stuff. Open this up here. Inside here, in this Velcro pouch, I basically keep my a free hat from the Phillies game I went to. Father's Day Phillies game. Perfect for hiking. And I keep a couple pairs of gloves and one of my compasses, along with my fire starter. Now I got about 7 of these things, all different sizes. These are like my favorite. This is all I use, really. I have fingered gloves and also have fingerless gloves. And then I got one of my compasses. Once we get into the inside, this is pretty much where I keep all the good stuff, my food and whatnot. Now this is my bare minimum. What I'll pack in this is pretty much enough for a week's worth for me anyway. I mean, everybody's different, but I got all different types of condiments: soy sauce, ketchup, hot sauce, coffee. I got some iced tea mix in there. I packed 2 big bags of rice. Oops. 2 big bags of rice. I pack a couple things of tuna, and then I get these chicken and rice meal things. They're like $1, but I don't know. I'm not going to take it out of the package, but you get the point. And this here, some candy in the bottom, is my food. Again, more of these, which I use for different things. Got my small binoculars, my multi-tool. This I bought from Walmart. And then I got one of my bandanas, some of my SFIT tabs. This is cool. If a lot of guys, I've seen reviews on these portable mini rods, fishing rods. This is the reel for it. And the actual rod itself is right here. Now this, hang on a second, here opens up to a long fishing pole, as you can see, and it can pull in about 50 pounds. And there's the handle, and the rod attaches onto here. So having a fishing rod that small is perfect. And I think that cost me 15 bucks or so. Now we go back to the optional stuff. Another stove, and this one is like a wood type burning stove. I'm sure you've seen these folding stoves, whatever. It's pretty heavy. This is my sharpening stone. Laugh if you want, but that's what I use. It's my fishing kit. It's got all my hooks and all that stuff. Some duct tape, roll of duct tape. One of my fire starters. And another one, thing's not attached, but another one of my fire starters. I think I got a text message. It's the striker for it. Optional mouthwash. And then I got my heating pads, which come in handy because I sleep in a hammock and not a tent. So let's go to the inside. Inside here, surprise, another bottle, empty. Then my canteen kit. It's an Army issue canteen cup. I don't know if the actual canteen is Army issued, but whatever. And we got my Hennessy hammock. If you don't know anything about hammocks, this is one of the best. Well, this is the best hammock you can get. I love it. I live by it. This is all I use. Then we got my mess kit. Inside here, I keep another fire starter and some SFIT tabs. I'm trying to hurry up now because my time's almost up. These are winter Army gloves with the Trigger figure. They were $1.99. Whatever. Same thing with these. They go over top. I only have them in there because winter just passed. It's actually what I would pack for the winter time. And then I got my sleeping bag, which is a 20-degree mummy bag. Now, that's pretty much everything I pack, and everything you see here, I pretty much paid, I'd say no more than $100 for it all. But this is what I pack when I go on a hike. This is what I pack when this bag's always packed, ready to go, sitting in my back room next to some of my food storage. So again, comment all you want, leave all your hate mail, whatever you got to do. If you want to see more videos, just let me know. Peace out, YouTube.